The absolute key to shifting from being an operator stuck in the day-to-day to becoming a true owner is just recognizing where you are right now. I mean, think about it. You can't map out a route to where you want to go if you don't even know your starting point. And that's because every single part of your business is really about pattern recognition. This isn't just some buzzword, okay? For a clinician, this is the most sophisticated diagnostic tool you've got. It's what lets you see what's really going on in your practice so you can prescribe the right fix instead of just guessing. And these days, we have incredible tools that can help you spot these patterns way, way faster than ever before. Let me put it another way. Imagine you're dropped in the middle of a jungle with no map. You're just reacting, right? Trying to survive. But what if you had a GPS? Suddenly, you can see your exact location and you can plot the most direct path out. Well, that's what happens when you identify your practice's current stage. You stop operating blind and start moving with a real strategy. What's so cool about this is that your practice, just like a person, moves through these really predictable phases. And each stage has its own unique set of challenges, its own patterns. If you can learn to recognize them, you're already halfway to mastering them. So a business usually starts as an idea, right? An inception. Then it becomes this chaotic little toddler, then a challenging preschooler, a rebellious teenager, and hopefully it finally grows into a mature, stable company. Now, for our purposes today, we're going to zero in on the two phases where I see most clinicians get completely, and I mean completely stuck. So, let's get into it. Let's diagnose the specific symptoms of these really critical early phases. I just want you to listen and to see if any of this sounds, well, painfully familiar. First up, the toddler phase. Ah, yes. Your practice isn't just a cute little idea anymore. Oh no, it is now a full-on toddler, running around, making a huge mess. It's total chaos, with these little moments of brilliance mixed in. Sound familiar? And the number one symptom of this phase is the I'll just do it myself syndrome. You know the feeling. It seems heroic at first, right? You're the one who can get it done. But before you know it, you've got a whole zoo of monkeys on your back. Every single task is another problem someone else has handed to you. You're not just getting exhausted, you're actually holding your own team back from growing. Now, if you manage to survive that, you get to graduate to the next level, the mommy-daddy syndrome. Remember when your own kids would come running to you for every tiny little thing? Mommy, fix this. Daddy, help. Well, congratulations. Your employees are doing the exact same thing now. And look, I get it. It feels kind of good to be needed. But the reality is, you've become the default problem solver for everything. Your entire day is spent just reacting, putting out one fire after another. And that zoo of monkeys on your back, it just got bigger and louder. At this point, the business is officially running you. Okay, so we've gone through the symptoms, and maybe you're feeling a little called out right now. But here is the good news. This diagnosis, it is not a life sentence. It is the absolute critical first step toward building a real strategy for ownership. These two phases, the toddler and the preschooler, this is where almost everybody gets trapped. So if you're stuck here, know this. Your struggle isn't some unique personal failure. It is a completely predictable pattern, and anything that's predictable can be managed. And that is why this all matters. Because the second you can accurately identify which phase you're in, you can stop just fighting fires. You can finally step back and prescribe the right strategies for growth. And this, by the way, is where tools like AI are becoming a massive game changer. Think of it as a diagnostic accelerator. It can help you spot these patterns in your patient data, your scheduling, your finances, way faster than any human could on their own. So I want to leave you with this question. Just take a second and be really honest with yourself. After hearing this, where is your practice right now? Are you wrestling with a chaotic toddler, or are you managing a team full of preschoolers who need you for everything? Because I want you to remember this. Diagnosis is not judgment. It's not about feeling bad. It's about getting clear. It is the absolute first step you have to take to start growing intentionally and to finally build a practice that serves you instead of the other way around.